Hello everybody, this is Kay and welcome to my channel, Junking with Gigi. I am going to do one final video today of my journal that I have been creating as I followed along with this collaboration by Rach and Bella Crafts along with Edith and Melina. It's been a 2-week long collaboration. Yesterday was the last day, today is Sunday. I have pretty much finished my journal that I created as I was following along, and I want to share with you the last few things that I did in here. Now I'll link below my other 3 videos where I create the cover and then embellish and begin the decoration of the signatures and everything. So I'll link those 3 videos below. What I'm going to do on this one though is skip to the very back where I left off on my last video and just show you what I've done at the end of the journal, which I had not quite completed in my last video. And then I think what I'll do is I'll just do kind of a silent quick flip through of the whole thing. So my very last signature in this journal, the theme of it was floral/botanical. The other 4 signatures each had sort of a theme to them as well. I broke it down into sewing, art and photography, reading, and now I've forgotten what I did. Reading, sewing, reading, music, and then art and photography were the other 4 signatures. And this final one is floral/botanical. So this is the first page, and what I have here is a little side tuck with, I had some punch out letters here that I did welcome, and then I just stamped and stenciled "to my garden" on some scrap paper with a little tuck spot. And I made this little pocket folio thing. And I don't have anything in it yet, but basically I took vellum and another one of the digitals from the kit and this piece of cardstock and just sewed top and bottom. So I basically have 1, 2, 3 kind of little pockets on each side, which I will be filling up as time goes on. And that's that first signature, and I also just edged it with some lace and stuff here. On this side, now this was something, this pop-up flower that it worked out, but I didn't quite glue it perfectly right, so it's not perfect. This is the first time I ever tried this little pop-up flower project, and I will link the video below of the lovely lady that I watched who I got this idea from. But I put that in the middle of this signature, and along with the digital here, which I made into side pockets, and I just have a blank kind of journal card for each of those pockets made out of some file folder and a tab. Put it back in there. On the back side, I took some of my scraps that I've been accumulating with the digitals and did kind of like a quilting background with them. And then I fussy cut out this big beautiful rose and put this piece of lace. So this is purely decorative, not very functional at all on that page, but it's lovely, I think. And then in the very back, I have this other little flip out folio that I had made with the rest of that file folder from that first folio I did. And this flips out. I used the remaining fabric I had from my cover to make kind of a double pocket here. This is a laminated fussy cut here with some of the wording, "I can do all things through Christ," and a few of my pressed flowers that I put in there laminated. I've been experimenting doing some flower pressing the last few weeks. I don't have anything in that pocket just yet. On this side, I made a couple of little envelopes out of some of the digitals, which I tucked into little cross bands here. And this is, these are some kind of paper beads that I made out of some magazine scrap pages, and then I painted over them with some fingernail polish. I got that idea from Natasha at Treasure Books a long time ago and made a whole ton of these one day. It was a lot of fun. And it was just kind of tucked into there. I don't really have anything to hold that flap down, but when I put this envelope in, it kind of holds that down, and then the weight of this kind of holds that one in place. And then this is an envelope flap back here. I made an envelope out of this digital page and just stuck it down on the other side, so I have that big pocket there. And then in the back cover, last but not least, I have this kind of zigzag envelope pocket thing. These were just plain envelopes that I used. You can use any size, any kind, any junk mail envelopes. These weren't junk mail envelopes, but they were just plain white envelopes I had in my stash. And I just hinged them together to kind of make one of these little zigzag booklets, and put a panel of the digital on each side, on all 8 sides, and then the tops are all open, are pockets. So in this one I have just a journaling card. In this one I have kind of a journaling flip out. In this one I have a little notepad thingy that I just put together with some random pieces of paper I had laying around. And then back here, over here, I just have another plain journaling card. Now, I may go back and do more embellishing of these different things as time goes on, but I wanted to kind of wrap this up and do one final video. I mean, I could spend hours and hours and hours more just decorating and having fun with this, but I didn't want this video to be quite that long. So those were the final things that I did to this journal over the last few days. So I'm going to stop my camera now and start it over and just kind of do like a silent little, well, I'll probably put some music in there, flip through of the whole thing. Thank you so much for watching today. If you've been following along with the collaborators and presenters on this project, I hope and pray that it has been as much of a blessing for you as it has been for me. God bless you all.